Hey guys, it's Suzanne and welcome to my 29-week update. So for the month of August and last week and going forward, I really want to refocus myself. I never went off track really, and I'm probably overly critical of myself, but my last two weigh-ins kind of signaled to me that I was making a little bit too many exceptions with some things. And mostly, it's like these little things that are technically keto friendly if you're counting net carbs and things like that. But I have specifically set out to avoid wheat. There's a really good book called Grain Brain, and there's some really interesting information about the inflammatory response in wheat and things like that. So I actually find that I feel better if I avoid it too. So I don't do any more low carb tortillas or low carb breads or anything like that. I didn't really use them a whole lot, but I was definitely using them more. At first, I would never have used them. And then I was like, well, maybe, So I definitely have gotten back to the basics, sticking to whole foods and the things that I really am passionate about with keto. So that has just been a change for me. I'm still going to the gym 3 days a week. A lot of you guys have asked about what I'm doing. Our gym is very limited, so I just do probably about like 20 minutes on the bike and then some weightlifting and sometimes a rowing machine. We don't have an elliptical or a treadmill in our gym, which is random. But anyway, that's what I do. I also want to start including some swimming, maybe once a week now that the pool is warm, and I think that's kind of fun to switch it up a little bit. So let's go ahead and get to my 29-week weigh-in. Good morning, guys. Welcome to my 29-week weigh-in. Two 16.2. So that's a loss of 4 pounds for the week and a 29-week loss of 72.8 pounds. So I'm very happy with that. As you guys know, I did have my period last week, so I'm sure some of that 4-pound loss is just a little bit of water weight. But it's also a good sign to me that I am doing the right thing by going back to the things that I started with. So I'm very, very happy about that. I am so close to Wonderland and I'm so excited. The countdown is definitely on and I feel really, really good. Now, I really hope that you guys can kind of use this to see that there are going to be bumps in the road. You will step on the scale sometimes and it will go up. And what you have to do is fight through it. You have to look at your macros, look at your food logs, see what you could change up. I mean, this isn't just something that you can just set it up and just expect everything to be perfect all the time. Sometimes you have to make changes. I know my friend Callie was here and we looked at her macros and her protein was a little bit too high and her fat was too low, and we changed that and she's noticing really good improvements. So take a look at your macros because you don't always just go with the same ones all along. You do have to change them as you lose weight, and sometimes you just have to modify them yourself a little bit. You don't always have to go with exactly what the keto calculator says. It just gives you a good idea of where to start. So let's go ahead and get to this week's Keto Spotlight. This week's Keto Spotlight is on Adam, and I first encountered Adam's YouTube, my Big Fat Keto Diet. I will have all of his information linked below. Be sure to check out his channel. And he has a video up about how he lost 70 pounds in 7 months on the ketogenic diet. And I watched his videos, even though I'm trying to get him to do more. I watched those and I saw some things that he posted on Twitter, and it was just so encouraging. And it's really an honor to be featuring him because he definitely inspired me when I was a newbie. So let me tell you his stats. He's 27 years old and 6 foot tall. He started the ketogenic diet August of 2014 at 341 pounds. He currently weighs 214 pounds, which is a total weight loss of 127 pounds. So thumbs up to Adam for losing 127 pounds. It's absolutely incredible what he's been able to accomplish. And he is just so nice. If you guys want to message him or ask him any questions, I will have his Instagram linked below, also his Twitter. And again, be sure to check out his YouTube channel, and hopefully we can get him to post more videos. He is just so nice and so willing to help and so supportive. So definitely check that out. I asked Adam what his favorite foods are on keto, and his favorites are keto cheesecake, dry rub ribs, and keto pizza pie. And there are so many different recipes for all three of those things. If you just go ahead and look at some of the popular low-carb websites like Rule.me, Caveman Keto, I Breathe, I'm Hungry, things like that, you can find incredible recipes. I asked Adam what his advice would be to someone who is new or starting keto, and he said, people might tell you that low carb, high fat is dangerous, but they're brainwashed idiots, so do your own research. Don't fear fat and go high protein. This is not keto. If you need help, just ask the keto community. We are all here to help motivate and support each other. So, Adam is so right with so many of the things that he talks about on his channel and in the advice he just gave you guys. You really do have to be equipped with the information to know the science behind this diet, so that when someone comes up to you and they are throwing at you all of the old school information that we have continually used and failed as a society with weight loss, you'll be prepared. So Adam has a really cool story because he has been overweight and struggled with weight his entire life. He actually told me that his first word was hungry. And so it's been a struggle for him. And he initially started his weight loss by trying to do low-fat, low-calorie diets, and he was absolutely miserable. He does live in London, and he was offered free weight loss surgery, but he knew that it wasn't going to be something that was going to stick unless he really made a lifestyle change. So he just went all in, and he has done incredible. So I'm so proud of him, and I'm really happy to call him a friend. He's a really great guy. So definitely check out all the links below, and I will see you guys at my 30-week update. Have a great week. Bye.